everyone, and welcome to a very special What's Trending Live. This is a reunion special for the YouTube documentary. Please subscribe. And joining us right now at the What's Trending studio, we have writer-director Dan Dobie here in the middle. We have Zach Anner here to the left of him.
Yeah.
You're right. And of course, Joe Penna, aka Mystery Guitar Man.
Woo!
And of course, this is live, so we encourage all of you to interact with us. Tweet with the hashtag WTLive. Right now, we are taking your questions via our very innovative Twitter wall. And of course, Ethan Newberry, my crazy, lovely co-host, is in the chat room now, taking your questions live. So give it up for
Crazy
Ethan.
and lovely, yeah.
So Dan, the film initially was released January 2013. A bit over a year ago. It was a 2-year project for you, following really the story of all these YouTubers, which now, I mean, the story's changed so much since the film came out.
Yeah, it's interesting to look at. I mean, I started this January 2012, and now it's February 2014, and it just like the landscape has totally changed, I feel, and it's good to kind of look back on where it was and like what it is now. So yeah, I mean, I started it in 2012, came out in 2013, and now we're here. So it's like I can't get away from this thing, to tell you the truth.
And yeah, and Zach, you were part of a competition, right, to win not a role because you're playing yourself. To be part of though, please subscribe.
Yeah, I won the role of a guy that was yeah. I just played the guy in the wheelchair.
If you know Zach, he's super funny, very self-deprecating. We love you. We appreciate you being here today.
Thanks.
So tell us how you became part of this.
Dan said that he was having this competition and that he saw my YouTube channel and he was like, more people should be into this. And I'm doing this documentary about other YouTubers that are way more popular than you, but I'd like for you to be part of it.
Yeah, you have such a great story though.
Yeah, it's like, because it started, way back, and I did a show on the Oprah Network in 2011, and then I did my own travel show that was powered by Reddit. So Redditors kind of like decided where we went and what we did, and so it was like a travel show that was powered by the internet, and Dan saw that and thought it was cool, and said, you might be right for this thing, so I just sent in a tape saying why I was great, and he agreed.
I love that. And also joining us via Google Plus, we have Mitchell Davis.
Oh, it's the future.
Oh, where is he?
Where is he? There he is!
Living in the future. Technology. Welcome, Mitchell. We love you. It's a lot of love in this room.
I love you.
And nice to see you. And we followed a really interesting story of you in this documentary, really revealing a lot about yourself, because we see you, obviously, you vlog every single day, you have that persona. This showed a different side of you. How has your life changed over the past 2 years?
Well, I finally moved out. I live at my own place now.
Congratulations.
So, yeah.
You're a man
I'm
now.
not living in my grandparents' house. And yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all that's changed. Everything else is exactly the same except that.
You like stability. What can I say? I love it. And Joe, I mean, things that have evolved for you as well. And we have questions coming in, a lot of Mystery Guitar Man, Zach, and Mitchell fans. But you were obviously so YouTube centric, but you've moved beyond that since in so many ways, in a good way, doing other projects.
Yeah. I'm doing a lot of projects that involve YouTube, but are still like being placed outside of it too. Like I'm doing a TV show, I'm doing a movie now, so we'll see where it all goes this year.
I know, isn't that crazy? Like, I mean, that's what you expected, I guess. But do you feel like it's important though to stay doing your YouTube stuff? Like, you don't want to lose that, but you also want to broaden yourself out.
Oh, right, yeah. I think YouTube is my primary goal, because I get to do whatever I want on YouTube. I get to, there's no one telling me that I have to do this, I have to do that. There's no one else's money is involved. It's just my style, my vision, and I get to take my comments and make videos out of that. It's like a one-on-one connection with my audience, so I much prefer that.
Yeah, let's go into the chat room, shall we?
Yeah, I want to remind you guys that we are in the chat room, so if you have any questions for any of our guests, please go ahead and ask them there, and I will relay them to the guests. We have one for Mitchell. If Mitchell couldn't even hear me Or is he
Yes,
sleeping?
I can hear you. No,
All
I can hear
right.
you.
You're alive.
Hi, Mitchell. How are you?
Hello.
That wasn't the question. Dream Poetry in the chat room, Poetry TV. Mitchell, what is it like to be a creator in front of so many people? Does it ever get overwhelming? Do you ever disappoint yourself in that aspect?
It does get overwhelming, but I don't know. Most of the time when I'm talking to the camera or making something on the camera, I don't think about the amount of people that are watching on the other side. I just try to think as if the camera is just another person and I'm having a conversation like it's a friend. That kind of keeps it from getting weird and overwhelming, and so I don't crap my pants when I'm looking at it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what I do. I'm good. It's good.
We actually had a question from a friend, Chester C., who asked Joe, do you like penna pasta?
Penna pasta? That's unfortunately not my favorite. Ravioli.
Ah, what a disappointment.
Ravioli. Give me
Come
the ravioli.
on.
That's the one. It's gotta be that.
Mitchell doesn't like that either.
He didn't like that
It's
joke.
all about the penna.
We have someone on Twitter who tweeted hashtag W2Live. We are taking those questions now. Julio Alejandro, and this goes for everyone, I guess. What are your plans for this 2014? And I guess let's start with you, Zach.
Well, I've got a show on a YouTube channel called Soul Pancake called Have a Little Faith.
We love soul pancakes.
Yeah, we do.
Where I explore different religions and I ask all the stupid questions in a thoughtful way. And so I'm doing that, and I also host a workout show on my own channel because I feel like everybody should be blessed with a body like mine. So yeah, we've been doing that, and I don't know, like hopefully like lots of chicks.
I was going to say,
But
the more the merrier.
I really have no control over that, so I'm just putting it out there.
Putting it out to all the chicks and ladies watching live right now.
Zach, not to let you down or anything, but we do have a Sean Groves over there on Twitter that says, "You are my personal hero of mine."
Oh,
Make
thank you.
feel.
What a nice comment.
Sean could be a female. We don't
Well,
know.
that made me feel amazing when people say that. I mean, it's wonderful, and I'll try not to let you down, but I probably will.
Can we talk about how we got you up here today?
Oh, yeah, well, believe it or not, this studio is on the 5th floor of a place
On a
where,
nondescript
where
location.
where the elevator goes to the 4th floor. Because
Very accessible.
that's really smart. Let's have a building with an elevator that doesn't go up to the studio. So it was just enough to like taunt me with an elevator, and then Dan and my brother had to carry me like outside up the flight of stairs, and this studio looks so high tech, but it is completely not handicap accessible.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
not us.
It's fine.
I
It's not your
appreciate it.
fault. It's not your fault.
You have such dedication, so we appreciate you being
I
here.
love being here.
We have another question from Sid Brunskill, who asked Mr. Retirement, and I guess, Mitch, this is for you too. Who has inspired you most in life?
Who's inspired me most? Oh wow. I like I like to answer my dad.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was the one who said, I was in med school, about to take my MCAT, and he said, after I told him that I wanted to try this YouTube thing out, he said, absolutely, go try it for 6 months. If it doesn't work out, you go back to school. But if you don't try it, you're going to regret it for the rest of my life. So he inspired me to try this YouTube thing out, and thanks, Dad.
It worked. The rest is history.
Yeah.
Mitch, and what about you?
I mean, same story, except for me, it was my grandma. My grandma was just there for me throughout all of it, through all the weird art phases that I wanted to go through. And when I finally decided on YouTube, and it was kind of happening, she was just right there being like, yeah, you can have the spare bedroom and just try it. Go for it. So, yeah, I mean.
My dad and your grandma should meet.
Yeah, your dad and my grandma should go out to dinner because they would get it.
Ooh,
They would
what?
completely get it.
Romance.
They would know. My mom wouldn't be too happy about it, but they know it.
We've also talked.
Yeah, I don't think my grandpa would love that either, but
We've also talked about this, and we talked about this at Playlist, how the different, I guess, generations of YouTube and YouTube stars, and how, when we first started at VidCon, and I remember I'm bumping into you, and you're like, oh my God, I'm doing it full time, Joe.
Yeah.
And Mitchell, you've been around for so long also, even though you're so young, which is funny to say. But what do you think about, different years, different types of content creators coming in and their audiences and then keeping up with that?
Yeah.
Like we're all young, but then it's easy to feel old, kind of.
Yeah. You know, it's weird to say, like, I've been around for so long, and really it hasn't even been a decade, you know? It's like, it feels like forever, but, you know, it's interesting being seeing the 360p potato videos on YouTube way back in the day, you know?
Yeah.
To seeing, like, the content getting better and better, and, you know, more accessible in different places, and to things like this, you know, this is amazing. Like, I would have never have guessed that a show like this was going to be on YouTube in the beginning of it, you know?
I feel like now starting off as a YouTuber, if you were to start today, you kind of have like a handbook written out for you as far as what to do and like how to like communicate with your audience and everything. And I feel like people like Joe.
It literally is a handbook that you can put out.
Yeah. And
With examples of all your content.
And I feel like Joe and Wheezy Waiter and Mitchell and Dan Brown were the ones who kind of like wrote that book on like how to like, you know, because they figured it out by themselves. And I feel like now everyone's kind of seing what they did, and now we're kind of like,
man, I should have paid more attention when I was writing that book.
Well, how have things changed for you, and like how do you keep up? I mean, there is a lot of pressure. Let's be honest. Like, it's all fun and games, and we're like, oh, the industry. But and the New York Times wrote this really interesting article about Olga Kate, and they described it as this like frantic work ethic, which I think we all just have that in our blood, and we embrace that. But it can be a challenge to keep that up. So how does everyone feel about that? Zach, do you feel that way?
Well, I mean, I think the key is if you're not having fun, then your audience recognizes that. So no matter how much work you're putting into it, the key is to remember that this is the best way to get yourself out there. And it's the most fun way to do it. And yes, it's a job, but it's like, it's an awesome job. If you can actually make it work, this is everybody's dream. And so as you're like struggling to edit, or like, how the heck am I going to come up with the topic for this video or whatever? Just remember that we are the luckiest people in the world that get to do this, and anybody can do it. So it's like, if you don't,
that's
I like that.
if you don't have
Totally agree.
the drive and the inspiration to do it, there's like millions of kids that want to do it.
Yeah.
So
we have to all have more gratitude day to day. I need to have you around more often, Zach.
I'm stuck here, literally. I will be here forever.
I've got a question for Dan Dobie. How did you choose who you included in Please Subscribe?
There's 4 people that I knew right off the bat that needed to be in it. Kevin Kangent, who starts the film off, because he's one of my best friends, and he's the person who kind of like introduced me to like kind of like whispered in my ear, hey, there's this YouTube thing, like you should start putting out shows and do all this stuff. After that, it was I knew that Dan Brown, Mitchell, and Craig, who were like my 3 closest YouTube friends, and people that I always looked up to. And like I remember at VidCon, like I met Dan and I met Craig, and I was like kind of like fangirling over them. I was like, oh, hey, your stuff is awesome. Like, I really look up to you. And I knew from like, as soon as I wanted to do this project, that those 3 guys were for sure in it. Well, those 4 were for definitely in it, that I wanted to be in it. Joe, I've always...
the second-rate guy.
No, that's those 4, I definitely wanted them in there because it was like of intrinsic value. Like, I knew them, I had a personal connection with them. Joe's stuff I've always looked up to, and that's why he's in it. Hannah and Grace.
They're Hannah and Grace.
They're
Just
Hannah
wanted
and
to
Grace.
drink with them. Come on, you wanted to be the 3rd or the 4th now, I guess.
Here's some girls.
Yeah.
And Adam Montoya, who's CNanners, he's a good friend too, and he did me favors pretty early on in the YouTube when I started off too. He did some stuff with Dunkin' Rocks that I kind of owed him, and I felt that his story as a video gamer was pretty important. So that's how I kind of came up with it. And then this guy, he won the contest, and that's why he's in it.
We had sex. That's how.
Let's just be honest here. But even Hannah and Grace, I mean, it's been crazy to see their growth over the past year, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Mitchell, you see all the madness in LA from over there. What's it like, I guess, being a creator? Like, so many people are flocking to Hollywood and not necessarily being here while producing these videos and being part of the community.
Honestly, it's the worst. It is the worst. It's the worst. As soon as I have enough money, I'm coming to LA.
We want you here, Mitchell.
Chiseling that. That needs to happen ASAP. But I mean, it is interesting. I Here in Ohio, I mean, when I tell people, I mean, it is very hard to even grasp the idea of what we do sometimes. And when I'm trying to tell someone from Ohio about it, it's just like this face they give you where they're just like, cat videos? You do cat videos?
That was
for a
perfect
living."
timing, by the way.
And yeah, sometimes it just gets really, really odd being far away from the community.
But you're a big
I will
fish,
say that it
and
has its pluses. I mean, I have my artist isolation that I can do. I can like bubble up and just create.
I was gonna say you're a big fish in a small pond. You must all,
Yeah,
you gotta
but
get all the
I think
attention.
I'm ready to move ponds. I think 2014 is going to be the year that Live Lava Live finally changes.
Yeah, well, we will welcome you with open arms. You're always welcome here in the studio.
You
Not
better.
all of us,
You better.
Mitchell. Not all of us.
Oh, we have some questions in the chat.
Tons of questions in the chat room. This is from Chad, and it's a question for Dan Dobie. Any chance you'll release your VOD numbers like Producers Distribution Agency did for Escape from Tomorrow? Very specific question.
Probably
Wow.
not. Yeah, probably not. I don't know. What is that? Just releasing just all like what the film did and everything? Probably not. Yeah.
Another question from the Cookie Cupcakes. Question for Dan Dobie. Do you think you will release any of the footage that was cut from the film? Also,
There's some on the Please Subscribe YouTube channel. I believe that there's some kind of like extra bonus features. There's definitely a lot of stuff that we cut out from the film that I kind of wanted to keep in, but just to keep everyone's kind of section pretty even, it was removed. I think we'll just start sprinkling them out slowly this year.
Hey, I'll upload some to my YouTube channel.
All right.
Yeah, you should actually
Nice.
use all, not use, that sounded really bad. Use all the other YouTube channels to sprinkle
No,
them
I
around.
would love to just put out as much of it as we did. I mean, the whole filming process was great. So yeah, if there's more footage of me, even if it's just me like fixing my hair and farting around, I'd love to put it on because it probably looks great.
There's a really cool like montage section of Mitchell getting ready to go work out and go to a gym and stuff that we never used. But
That's because he didn't go to the gym, actually, right?
Actually, I did. Hey, I do. I'm trying to tone up, okay? So just cool it.
I want to ask Joe this just in terms of how things have evolved. In terms of Vine now, and there's Instagram video, like how do you maintain all those things? Like what do you think about those things as the future of video and for content creators?
Yeah, I mean, Vine is doing really great for guys like Zach King, Dave Storm, Batch, you know. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool platform. I don't know if it's for me, you know. I think I could do some cool stuff on there, but it takes so much work, you know, and I kind of
What
want
do
to
you mean? Wait. It takes so much work? What about your videos?
All right.
Your videos take so much work.
Yeah, you're right. But, you know, it's like one extra place for me to put my, my attention to, you know. So I don't know. I'll do some stuff every once in a while, but I won't put all my effort into it.
I think just interesting. People are like, this is the next YouTube. Is anything going to replace YouTube?
I don't know. Exactly like YouTube, I don't think so, because it's kind of like Facebook, you know. People are like, oh, I'm so over Facebook, but everyone's still on Facebook because everyone's on Facebook, you know. I think people are going to be on YouTube for a long time because they're on YouTube, because everything else is on YouTube.
Now we are giving away 10 free promo codes that you can download from iTunes. Please subscribe for free. How can people get these promo codes, Dan?
One of them's mine.
Magic.
yes,
They
you
just-
can- yeah.
they-
So 9 of them now because Joe has one of them.
Magic.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if we mentioned this, but today is the film is now available on iTunes. So you can go out and get it.
Congratulations.
And to get a free copy of it, what you can do is you can go to my Instagram, which is just @DanDobie, screen cap the Please Subscribe, now available on iTunes, post it on Instagram, and use the hashtag Please Subscribe Film, and then we're going to pick 10 of those people and just send them promo codes so they can download the film for free.
So hashtag Please Subscribe Film. Take that picture of Please Subscribe on iTunes. Tag it. Dan Dobie will find it, and you will get a free promo code. It's that
not
easy.
bad. Pretty easy.
Do it.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
we have a little game here. Are we ready for a little game?
I'm ready. I've been ready. This is fun.
All right, so we went through your weirdest comments, and you guys will debunk these comments
Oh, man.
in a little segment we're calling Your
Your
Weirdest Comments. This one,
Debunk them, guys.
yeah.
Debunk
So
them.
this one is for starting with Mystery Guitar Man from Albert Thompson on Epic Toy War. Are those glasses 7 years old? Just asking.
Actually, these specific ones are the ones that I used on my McDonald's commercial way back in the day. So these are the oldest ones that I have. So however old that is, they're not 7 years old, but they're pretty old.
You don't lose those? I lose glasses all the time.
I know, I lose other glasses all the time, but these ones I gotta keep.
They're like your lucky glasses.
These ones are attached to my face.
Also, for Mystery Guitar Man, Omri Vishti suggests on MGM in 2013, jump from a high building and make music while you fall, if you can.
All right. Hopefully there's something to catch me, but that's a good idea. I'll give it a try.
Pretty
Debunk
dark.
that. Debunk that.
That's a dark comment.
I don't know. I think I'd be able to make like 30 seconds of music. I don't know if that's enough for a YouTube video, though.
But a hell of
That's
an
for
ending.
Vine.
Oh, for a Vine. For a Vine.
Or
I
an
can do it.
Instagram video. There it
6 seconds.
is.
There you go.
Jay Parikh suggests on Notebook Dubstep, wear a fedora, support the anti-baseball cat movement.
I didn't know that was a big movement. I didn't know that the baseball cat movement was so strong in America.
Join the movement.
I'll join the movement now, I guess.
Well, you have a lot of internationals watching your videos, so.
No, that's true. That's probably why we haven't heard about it in the U.S. It's not cool here yet.
There's even a Brazilian comment in the chat room. I don't want to forget about that. Jo, quando você virá ao Brasil?
Oh, very good. That means when are you going to come to Brazil? And it's going to be this year. I'm hoping to.
Wow.
I haven't been back in like 15, 16 years, so.
And you have some Brazilian moves too.
I got some Brazilian moves.
No, he's like one of the best dancers, I swear. Joe
This is
dancing.
the only move I have.
I don't know what that is. Let's move on to our next victim today, Mitchell Davis.
Bum, bum, bum.
Alien-topped pancakes said on waterbeds, just caught myself dramatically lip-syncing to Never Do It Again when I suddenly realized how it would be like if I could steal someone else's voice. I'll come back to you when I figure out the science for it and steal your soul. I mean voice. Sideways glance.
Wow.
Debunk that.
Debunk that. Debunk that. Well, they're waterbeds. They're talking about thievery on waterbeds. I have no idea what just happened. I'm just going to be totally honest with you. That's why I love this, because I have no idea what that was.
Comments are glorious. Here's another one from Tyler Hackman, asked on your last QME video. What would you do if you pooped yourself in public accidentally but casually?
Good question.
Okay, I can go with this. If that had happened, I'm going to MC Hammer shuffle out of that wherever I am all the way to my house. And if anyone asks what I'm doing, I'm just going to say I'm dancing myself home.
Casually.
What do you do with the bottoms of your jeans? Do you like stick them into your shoes?
Yeah, we'll get my socks and we'll put so then nothing can fall out. It'll all work for each other.
Just being practical here. All right.
Get specific, though.
Ani Alini asks on your last QME video, hey, would you rather swap lives with your girlfriend or your dad?
Oh, man. My girlfriend. Totally.
You
My
want to
girlfriend.
know what to do with all those things, don't you?
I would just run around naked all day. There's the truth. That's it.
When do you want to hook up with yourself?
I don't know if I'm ready for that. I mean, that seems like too much of that's something that you just can't unsee. But definitely be naked the whole day.
Always
sorry,
MC,
it's just one of those
hammer
days.
shuffle out.
Zach, now let's MC shuffle to you, Zach.
And then I would just do it again, yeah.
The swine of God said, on Christmas apple.
What?
The swine
Yeah,
of God.
what kind of name?
I hope you get to deliver Christina's baby. What? Oh, it's your friend and co-host.
Yeah, my friend is pregnant, and apparently, I just don't feel like our friendship could survive me accidentally killing her baby.
Oh.
Because I would drop it in the delivery room, and I would feel really bad if I accidentally ran over it.
Casually.
And I think a doctor should do that.
That's good.
From F This S Band Me said on Polar Vortex Playtime, Zach, all I want is to carry you around inside of my vagina forever.
MG. I did not pick these comments.
I'm so glad I got to be the one to say that.
What do you have to say about that?
First of all, I don't know if I would fit. And secondly, forever? Because I just got stuff I got to do. I'm not sure. Does the wheelchair go inside as well? Because that would tear some things.
Is it a vibrating wheelchair?
Oh, gosh.
Again. Sarah, asking for
I have
specifics.
all these zingers today.
I didn't
Where did it
expect
start?
it. Well, I don't know what I was expecting, but this got dirty really quick. I thought we were going to have
You're just an
like
inspiration
a
for us
nice
all.
discussion about me living inside someone's vagina. And then you had to take it to that level of
Okay, this
filthy.
one is last one from I Am Illuminatiful.
Illuminati-ful?
Asks on your best shot. Zach, if they say anyone can be president, they put their mind to it. Why aren't any handicapped people president? Are handicapped folks not trying to be president, or are they lying about who can be president?
Okay, well, this is...
Forgetting about FDR.
The FDR was... gosh, we already had one, guys. I mean, not to say that there can't be... I would not be a good president, because I've done so many horrible things in my lifetime that
And you live in a
campaign will
vagina.
just derail, but, you know...
It's called the feminist movement.
We've had plenty, you know, like, we've had handicapped presidents or disabled presidents.
They need to look up American history
Yeah,
on Wikipedia.
before you make a YouTube comment, you know your history, sir.
Well, thank you guys so much. You guys are all so much fun. Zach Anner, Joe, Mr. Carmen, Dan Dobie, Mitchell Davis. We love you all. Of course, please subscribe. Available right now on iTunes. Do you want to download it for free? Well, you can. All you have to do is take a screen grab on Instagram with the hashtag please subscribe film. Just put that on your Instagram with the screen grab. And Dan Dobie will somehow get in touch with you and stalk you and give you a free code. It's that easy.
I will Instagram direct you. How's that sound?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that is
I'll
fun.
finally use that function.
Sexy. Ethan Newberry is my co-host. He's the sampler on YouTube, at Ethan Newberry on Twitter. I'm at Shira Lazar. It's been a blast talking to all of you today. We're live all the time. And of course, daily on youtube.com/whatstrending with crazy, amazing YouTube videos. So subscribe. I love you. Peace. Bye.
I love you too.